Hello, YouTube. This is really weird talking to myself. I don't really know how to start this. Yeah, hi, welcome to my first YouTube video, I guess. I basically just wanted to make a super quick video just to kind of introduce myself and let you guys know what kind of stuff you can expect from the channel. First things first, my name is Erica, aka Eri. You can call me whatever you want. I go by Strawberry on Twitch, which is where I live stream occasionally. But for ages, I really wanted to start a YouTube channel. I just haven't known how to go about it, and it's all quite daunting and scary, and I'm kind of new to content creation, so I just didn't know where to begin. But if you can't tell, I am from the UK. I am a 90s baby, so I have been collecting all sorts of nerdy stuff since a very young age. And honestly, I've just had no one to share it with, which is honestly kind of the reason for starting this YouTube channel. Kind of have a bit of a sad story. Basically, I've been collecting Pokemon cards since like the age of 11 up until the age of like 15. And when I tell you, I had such a big collection. I had everything. Like, I remember it so vividly. I remember my cute Southern Island binder that I had. I used to sit and color code everything, so I'd have all the grass types in a pile, all the electrics in a pile, all the rock types in a pile, all the water types in a pile. Some of them I made collages out of, I made pictures, I cut them out, I made scenes. I know, the thought of me cutting up original base set Pokemon cards so that I could make people happy birthday cards makes me wince as well, don't worry. I was a kid, don't kill me. They were just cards back then. They were just bits of cardboard. I liked them. I liked the cute little Pokemon on them. I wanted to give my friends homemade birthday cards. But there is a very tragic story to this, and the reason why I stopped collecting for a very long time. I'd get the tissues ready. Basically, back when I was in secondary school, I had very severe ADHD. I did not do well in school. I could not concentrate a lot in school. You know, I was very smart. I just didn't know how to apply it. And obviously back then, ADHD wasn't as well supported as it is now. And teachers basically hated you. You were very much seen as like the problem kid, or, you know, just the kid that nobody wanted in their class because nobody knew how to support or teach you. And I think as a result of that, you know, I didn't go to the best school, and I wasn't very well supported, and I didn't know how to apply myself. I didn't know where to channel all this extra energy that I had. I basically ended up getting suspended from school, which further down the line led to expulsion. Now you're probably wondering, why the heck am I telling you the story? Basically, as you can imagine, my mum and dad were very upset when I came home from school and told them that I got expelled. And how did they teach me a lesson, you might ask? They burnt my Pokemon cards. Yeah. You heard it. They burnt my Pokemon cards. Do you know as a child how traumatizing it is to come home and have to sit in the garden while you watched your mum and your dad pour every Pokemon card that you owned into a big steel bucket and burn them? I sat there as I watched all my lovely first edition Charizards go up in flames. And I tell you, that taught me a lesson. That really taught me a lesson. I know, I got expelled. It's my fault. I was a kid. I probably deserved it, but I think, you know, I have spoken to my mum and dad about it since, and we do kind of look back and laugh about it. Because it was extreme. They knew it was extreme, but I think at the time everyone was just so angry and they were disappointed in me, and they saw it as, you know, the equivalent of, you know, taking an Xbox away from a kid when they've been naughty. But obviously, like, I got expelled, so it was super severe, and, you know, Pokemon was something that I really loved, and they were like, you know, how can we really stab her in the heart? And that was to burn the thing I love the most, which was my Pokemon cards. I also had a rabbit, which I really loved, but my mum and dad aren't that psychotic, and I don't think they're gonna burn my rabbit. But on to present day. Basically, I started collecting again a little bit before COVID hit. It wasn't really anything super serious. I kind of did it casually. I didn't really know anyone else that did it. I didn't really know anyone else that was into the hobby. And it was just kind of like a little thing that I liked to do by myself. And then I started a new job and work got in the way. And honestly, I kind of forgotten about it. And I think, like a lot of people, the hobby kick-started for me again quite recently. And I think it's just to do with the fact that Pokemon is just so readily available. I mean, well, not available, you can't get hold of anything, but I think it's just wherever you look at the moment, well, for me anyway, it's just Pokemon, 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 Pokemon. Everyone is into Pokemon. People I never thought would be into Pokemon are into Pokemon. And it just makes me feel like I want to be a part of that and I want to talk about it. But I guess kind of for me, unfortunately, I'm kind of like looking in through a window. I don't really have Pokemon friends. I don't really have anyone in my inner circle that is kind of into anything slightly nerdy at all. I think that's just from fault of growing up in a very, very small village that doesn't really have access to stuff like that. You know, I only really grew up with it because my brothers were nerds and they were really into gaming and Pokemon and Digimon and all that cool stuff. So I kind of got into it. But as for the people I hung around with, it wasn't really anything that people enjoyed. So I've kind of always just had this secret little part of me that, you know, unless you came into my house, you'd never know. And honestly, the more I think about it, it's kind of sad. And that's kind of why I, you know, started off streaming. First of all, I didn't have anyone to talk to about the stuff that I loved, and I didn't know where to go to talk to people about the stuff I loved. And then, you know, I found out about Twitch during COVID, and I started streaming on Twitch, and I met more and more people that enjoyed the things that I enjoyed, and it just sparked this kind of fire in me just to want to talk about it more. But I mean, content like this always scared me. I can yap for ages on a live stream and people are talking back to me, but the thought of sitting here talking to you but not you but on a camera is just really strange, and I couldn't really wrap my head around it. But I guess what I'm trying to say is I just really want a space where people can enjoy the nerdy things that I enjoy with me, and I can showcase it to people and they can enjoy it with me, and we can all build a little community. And I don't have anything like that. I don't have any friends like that IRL. So yeah, I kind of just wanted to share it with whoever will listen to me. I mean, already through Twitch, I've made some fantastic friends and we get to talk about it online and it's great. And I just think that the more I put myself out here to do stuff like this, then the more amazing people in this community that I'm going to meet. And it's not just Pokemon that I'm going to be making videos on. I absolutely love gaming. I do game a lot on Twitch, so I'm going to be putting a lot of gameplay stuff on here. And I want to talk about more stuff like that. If you can't tell by the shelf behind me, I'm absolutely obsessed with Star Wars and anything Star Wars. I collect the Star Wars TCG, I collect Star Wars memorabilia, old figures, I have lightsabers, I have a giant Millennium Falcon. I've just got lots of stuff kind of bubbling up inside me that I just want to share with people and take you along with me. Basically, my goal for this channel is I am trying to rebuild the master sets that I had as a child that were burnt. And I just thought, how fun would it be to take you guys along with me kind of every step of the way, going to card conventions, showing you my collections, going around local TCG shops with me, traveling the UK to find different conventions and different shops that I can visit, doing trades with different people. So I thought, hey, why not start a YouTube channel? But yeah, I just wanted to give you a little bit of an insight of my first video of what kind of content you can expect to see on the channel. There's going to be a lot of gaming stuff and games that I want to share with you guys that I've been playing. There's going to be, as I said, convention content and I take you with me content and come with me content. I'm going to do pack openings and box openings and open the latest sets with you. And I just want to share it with you guys. And I think it will be really fun. That being said, I would really appreciate it if you enjoyed this video and if this sounds like the kind of content that you want to watch, to just hit a like on this video and a subscribe. It's completely free and it really helps me out, especially as a small creator just starting out. Any subscriber really means the world to me. I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but every kind of goal that's hit is really important as a YouTube creator and it just unlocks more things for us. So every comment, every like, every subscribe after this video is truly appreciated. Oh, and how can I forget not to introduce you to the best stream mascot ever? This is my IRL Dash Bun. He is a long boy, he's a sausage dog, his name is Teddy, and he's absolutely adorable, and he's going to be coming along every step of the way. Say hello, Teddy. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. I can't wait to show you guys more of my house, more of my collections, more of the tons and tons of nerdy stuff that I own and just yap about it more. So yeah, I really appreciate it. And yeah, I kind of just want to take you on the journey of me putting myself out there a bit more in the Pokemon community and other hobby communities, and you know, learning how to trade and trying to build up my base set again, and just, you know, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of mistakes along the way, but we're going to give it a go. Yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you on my first video upload very soon. Oh, and I am going to a card convention mid-June, so do keep an eye out on the channel. I will be doing an IRL vlog of the card con, what I buy, what I pick up. So yeah, see you on the next one.